and hit records on my demo. Did y'all boys not get the memo? I do not stay at the
Welcome back to
Intercontinental.
2014 TFL Live. We're getting into the Week 5 games for this upcoming week. Again, those games are at 5810 Blanco Road for your GPS. Some interesting matchups this week, and let's go ahead and get started. The first game of the day at 10:30 in the morning, we have the Avengers and the Ducks. The Ducks are sitting at 1-3, and the Avengers are at 0-4, so this could actually help propel one right back into the thick of the playoffs, or actually could even put the Ducks in the playoffs if they can squeeze out a win. Ruben, who do you think is going to win this game and why?
Well, this is not a tough matchup, but a tough pick. I feel like these teams are pretty well set standard. This seems like a good matchup. I would probably just have to say the Ducks, just to have records show that they have won a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Avengers are still trying to find themselves at 0-4. But I mean, who knows? This could probably be the game that the Avengers come out with a victory. But
So keep in mind, Ruben, you're already behind me in your picks.
I am behind.
At one game, it's like
You're right.
That's
Because we didn't start from week 1. That's the reason.
I mean, if you want to start with week 1, y'all be 4 picks behind because you would have picked yourselves every time. Sorry, it's a bad joke. I apologize. We'll get back on track. So you're saying you got the Ducks because they've proven to already win the game.
Yes, I'll kidding aside the Ducks.
Okay.
This week.
But I gotta go next.
Who do you have?
Yo, why do you get to pick last, dog? What you talking about? And then that's why
That's
you want to be picks up on people.
We're only.
Oh, anyways.
You want me to pick one pick now? Like,
No, because I can go.
You literally are the Marcel.
You're right.
So.
You're right. Maybe I lied.
How about I underline all my picks right now?
Oh, well,
So,
that's what I'm going to do as well.
Okay,
Let's
there
just
you
all underline our picks, because, that's a good one. Psych. Anyway, so my pick is the Avengers, for the simple fact that their offense they have a great offense. I like the quarterback. He's out there trucking people. I like Trevion Johnson, newcomer of the year in my opinion. He's great. He's a good player to me. Not just because
paying you because the last segment you said rookie of the year. Now
newcomer of the year. That's the same thing. My bad. Excuse me. I don't know what y'all want to call it, but.
No, I just mean that.
Like you're not the newcomer of the year.
No, I mean that's not what I was saying. I just like it's good.
He's a really good running back.
He's a very good running back, and he makes explosive plays. I don't know if the Campbell brothers are coming back, which I've been kind of talking about for a couple weeks
for
now.
Like 3 weeks now. Then you can kind of stick and fork to that one.
Well, I'm picking the Avengers. I like Kennedy and the Ducks, but they haven't pulled it out lately, and they lost a lot of key players throughout these last few weeks.
All right. I got the Avengers winning also, and actually kind of agree with you because their offense is a little more explosive with the solidified quarterback and running back. Where the Ducks is, I don't know who's playing quarterback every week, and that's important. So 2 Avengers, 1 1 Ducks. So maybe you can make up a game. Next game at 12 o'clock, we have the Phoenix versus the Bucs. You guys saw firsthand the Bucs this week, and you played the Phoenix before that, so you guys have played both teams already.
Yes.
Joshin, who do you have winning this game and why?
I did pick the Bucs at first, just because they're coming off a great win. But they're wishy-washy to me. I don't know who's gonna show up. I know right. I already know I'm gonna be feeling after the game. But man, like the Phoenix, man, their team is just so it's structured so great. Like they did have some great plays versus the Titans, and the Bucs defense is amazing. From like Alex at corner to like Dede and RJ like playing linebacker. Like if they play like they played us last week, it's probably gonna be a blowout. But
again, not like I don't even know who you're picking. Like you
Bucs. I'm picking the Bucs for the simple fact that number 40 from the Phoenix. I'm pretty sure he won't be back from his injury, even though he played.
Hope you get well. We heard he had a dislocated shoulder. You sat out this past week. I know that your team missed you a lot.
For sure.
So you are going with the Bucs.
Suspensions and all, yes sir.
Suspensions and all. Ruben, who you got winning?
Mark, I would have to agree with PJ. The Bucs came off of a great victory. Their record shows that they are 3-1, so I'm sure they're rallying behind each other to keep playing strong in the season. I want to say the Phoenix will give them a good game, though. They're very disciplined. They're structured. their players don't come in with any BS. No disrespect to the Bucs, not saying that they do, but they just seem very focused and glad to be in this league. So shout out to the Phoenix and the Bucs for having a good season thus far, and my votes, like I said, gonna have to do with the Bucs.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Bucs also. I think again we all respect the Phoenix, but I think just the athleticism that the Bucs have is eventually going to wear them down.
Correct.
By the end of the game. I think it'll be a little closer than a lot of people think, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I would really not. I didn't call a blowout.
At least for the first 2 quarters, and then I think that the athleticism might just wear down the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Have y'all played the Phoenix yet?
No, we played them the last game.
Okay, I just so you know, the Phoenix I don't believe the Phoenix have ever been blown out in the first half. I believe they've been winning one game, and it's been like 0-0 each of their games.
Yeah.
No, I think they just sometimes they're missing numbers. Gets high.
I think it's difficult. Their team numbers.
They're a little older.
I don't know if you noticed, they actually usually have one of the late games, and we actually did that on purpose because they do come from Bernie.
Yeah, give them time. Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
But all right, we all 3 agree. We are going with the Bucs on this one, and to up their record, which looks like will be 4-1 if they handle their business. Next game, 1:30. I don't. It's kind of hard to say this would be the game of the week. This probably would be the game of the week any other week other than this week because the Tigers and Titans do play. But this is definitely the rivalry.
This is rivalry
game of the week. Yeah, this
I would essentially say.
Well, other than the Phoenix and Bucs, it could be technically
like it's
rivalry.
like they don't have rivals. Like these, the Lost rivals are always the Horns. And you know the Tigers and Titans. It's always been. I don't know why it's like that, but just the history of the league.
Well, the Horns, some of the history is the Outlawz came from the Horns, so I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on this one first. Pause. I'm gonna say the Horns are gonna win this game. I'm learning new things.
I'm just saying every time.
I'm gonna go with the Horns. Sorry, I know you guys are my co-host, and I know y'all play for the Balls, but the Horns showed me something last week. They a lot of times they'll play up to their opponent, which they did, or play down to their opponent sometimes, or they'll play off emotion. When they played the Ducks, we knew it was kind of rivalry. They played the Avengers is not really a rivalry, but they handled their business. Mark is looking good at quarterback. Their defense is looking pretty solid. They look better than ever. Their defense, probably because Dante didn't play last week.
For real, I don't know.
I'm just saying that's a coincidence. Maybe not. I don't know, Dante.
It's bad juju.
But I think they're, here on the Facebook, we got a couple guys talking about power rankings. We'll get into it. But I think everybody admits the Horns are a dangerous team at this point. So I'm going to say the Horns are going to win. You guys got a lot of internal issues going on. We see it on the sideline. We hear it. So until you guys can kind of mesh that together, I just can't pick y'all right now. So, and this is where I keep winning.
Yes.
And getting up. So
you better hope.
Joseph?
Well, I'm actually.
Why you have to ask y'all?
No, I mean, truth, I'm gonna pick the Laws, but I'm gonna give you my reasons why. It's not because I'm on their team. It's no, it is. Never mind. You're right.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All honesty.
What do you got?
We'll hear what Joshin has to say first.
Can your offense at this point, which did you get shut out last week, right?
We did. We've been shut out a couple games actually.
So y'all been shut out the last 2. No, y'all didn't get shut out against Phoenix, but 2 out of the last 3 games, did we shut y'all out?
No, you did not.
No.
Or your offense, we shut your offense out.
Yeah, you did.
So your offense didn't score.
I scored.
Actually,
I scored.
That was on an illegal formation.
Number 2, good corner coverage.
That was on an illegal formation that should have counted. But okay, my question is, can your offense keep up with the explosive offense of the Horns at this point?
I feel like our defense. Not to say we destroy people, but we've been shutting down most of the explosive offenses we've been playing. Y'all played a real good game against us, but it was a hard fought battle in my mind. Besides the 2 Bucs plays, we pretty much shut them. They switched quarterbacks, by the way. Noel started, and then he couldn't get anything going.
We had a horrible punt.
That's what. Yeah, and then
shout out to Noel. I think I talked to him, and he actually put a hamstring.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's that say?
Ruben picked the Horns. He doesn't run the Laws. And then Furlough, man. Furlough, I'm not.
I'm not talking about last week.
No, I'm
talking
saying
about this week.
like that's okay. Fine.
Is your team going to be able to score enough points to beat the Hornets? Yes or no?
Yeah. I feel like, especially if we get Jamal back, we're gonna have a real big game.
Little Lucky is a key component to y'all's offense.
He's big Lucky actually.
Well, he's little to me. Y'all both
He's
little.
little to Lucky.
So Ruben, you play on the offense side of the ball. He plays on the defense side.
Yes.
Are you guys going to change it up? Are you going to mix it up? Are you going to like you talked about? Are you guys going to maybe pick some plays that maybe we haven't seen before from y'all?
I hope so, Mark, because it starts off at practice and it starts off with the coaching. You know, just like any team. So if we plan on keeping up with these teams in the league, no matter what team it may be, but like you cannot win games 0-0 point blank.
Right.
Like as hard as our defense plays, offense still needs to put up points.
Right.
Even if defense puts up points, like what is the offense doing? Like we need to help out our defensive side, and I believe we can beat the Hornets. That's why I also picked the Outlawz to win for week 5. So I mean, hopefully we come up, like I said before in our other segments, we come up with a new offensive scheme and change some plays or come up to create new ideas for the offense.
It's gonna be a fun game.
Well, I mean, it's going to be fun.
It's always a.
Always going to keep it fun, that's for sure. Fun.
Oh, that's messed up.
And now we'll get into the game of the week. These guys, again, just to recap, both picking the Outlawz to win. No surprise. And I picked the Horns. Now we get into the game of the week, 3 p.m. game. Just get my pick out the way. I have the Tigers winning, obviously. But obviously, you know how much Rick, Hector, and Mondo, everybody over there, L. Shout out to L, man. He's having a great season. We respect the heck out of you guys. We played y'all in the championship the last 2 years. I know y'all dying to beat us, and you guys are technically the only team to ever beat us. So the one thing I love about this team, man, is both these teams is going to be hard fought, respectful, and we're going to shake hands at the end of the game. So I really respect the Titans. But I got to go with my team. So.
That's more we can say about our game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Ruben, who do you pick and why?
I'm gonna agree with you, Mark, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Tigers just based off of performance. Y'all seem to play excellent. The Titans are very competitive. They play excellent as well. Y'all, even though any given Sunday certain things may happen, I feel like y'all make less mistakes, and when y'all do make mistakes, y'all learn from them, y'all fix it, and y'all just recuperate and come together as a team. Y'all don't fall under, y'all pick each other up, y'all have a way of, just bouncing back. Not that the Titans don't, but I feel that y'all just have more chemistry and experience in the league.
Joseph?
Titans.
Picking the Titans?
No, I'm not. But that's only because of history, man. Like, if I understand.
Just being a host, not being the Tigers coach, history says this team is the only team to prove that they can beat the Tigers. They've added some pieces. Trust me, I've noticed the pieces that they've added. They've added a wideout. Past couple games, Silk hasn't played. Past couple games, Andre 3000 hasn't played.
Dre didn't pay that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be there this week
for sure.
So
they actually added 2 receivers. I don't remember Cameron's little brother playing last year.
He didn't play last year. He played the year before that, so he's not necessarily new.
That's understandable.
But yeah, they are a different looking team than the past. They've opened up their offense a little bit more. So it's definitely going to be our biggest test thus far this year. Because not only do they, guaranteed, not only do they have athletes, they have structure, and they have commitment. And, I will always go, the teams that in this league that are successful have structure, commitment, and athletes. And athletes being the last part of that. Structure and commitment is the main thing that the Titans have.
So you said it's gonna be your biggest test, right?
We'll get to this later.
It's gonna be your biggest test. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be our biggest test.
So you're saying by saying that, do you mean that the score's gonna be closer than what it was for the Outlawz and the Tigers game?
Well, it's a 6-point difference.
Yeah.
I see the same thing. That's one score. That's about as close as you can get. Neither team.
So you're saying they can give you a better?
Yeah, I don't see this being a blowout.
Oh, well, I'm just.
We played them in the
I was
preseason.
asking. I was just
We played them in the, no, that's good. I like being asked questions too. We played them in the preseason. The score was 32-12, but I know they didn't have their athletes. I think Rick got hurt early in the game too. So, this is almost like it's going to be a playoff atmosphere type of feeling, and I'm excited. You know, my team's excited for the challenge. So, who do you have picking? You picking?
No, I'm still picking. I'm picking y'all.
Okay.
Tigers.
But just off like now, I feel like Richard has finally settled in the quarterback. If he's still gonna be quarterback, is Ben playing?
Ben Soto?
Yeah.
He should be. He got a motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben. Prayers. Also, shout out to my starting cornerback, McCoy. He lost his grandmother. So he actually will not be here this week. So a little inside scoop for you guys, which I probably shouldn't have said.
He had a pick six, did he not?
He had a pick six
Pick
last week.
six, Brandon McCoy. I know him.
B.
from a long time.
McCoy, yeah, he won't be there. Well wishes to him and his family. I knew his brother in high school, so tough time. But okay, we're gonna end the segment now. We picked our picks. I have the Avengers winning. Joshin has the Avengers winning. Ruben's got the Ducks. We all agree that the Bucs are gonna beat the Phoenix. These guys picking the Laws against the Horns. I'm sticking with the Horns. And we all agree that the Tigers are gonna win. So now the Titans have more ammunition. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that.
You are.
So stick with us to our next segment, the controversial power rankings.
Power up rankings.
Power up rankings. Sorry.
We don't play, we take it to the house. MIA, take it to the house. This the way we take it to the house. Take it to the house.